My name is Noah and I am from the Aurora Middle School. Today I'm going to be teaching you hands-on equations. But before we start the equations, we need to know what our items are. This blue pond equals x. This white pond equals opposite of x. And the green cube equals negatives. And the red cube equals positives. And we will also be using the scale to help us solve our problem.
X equals 2x plus
Okay, our first problem is going to be negative 15 plus x equals the opposite of 3x plus 5. Okay, so the main part of this is to figure out what x equals. And the first thing we want to do is we want to get rid of the 5. So we are going to add a negative 5 to each side.
So this is a pair of 0, this is a pair of 0, and this is a pair of 0. And now I want to operate.
So what's going to happen is this is going to equal 20.
So now what we're left on
And then this is going to become a pair of 0. So we'll take this out.
5 plus x. And then on this side,
So now this equals 20 right here. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to get the x by itself. So what we are going to do is we want to get rid of this blue pond right here. So what we are going to do is we are going to add a white pond to each side to keep the scale still balanced.
and they cancel each other out.
Then this equals a pair of 0 because an x and the opposite of x equals 0. We can just get rid of this right here. So our answer right here is 20 equals x. So x has to equal 5 because 5, 10, 15, 20, and over here we have 20. So since that is the opposite of x, that means that x has to equal negative 5 because what we had on the board was the opposite of x. And the opposite of x equals 5, which means that x has to equal negative 5. Our next problem is the opposite of 3x plus 5 plus x equals 2x plus negative 3. The first thing you can do that is a legal move is you can take 2 x's off from each side. Okay? Now, the next thing that we need to do is we need to get the x's by itself and we need to get the number by itself. So we are going, another legal move that you can do is you can add 2 white ponds to each side. So that's what we can do. And then that's going to help us. Okay, then we are going to be able to grab this pair of 0 and take it off. Now since we want to have the x's by itself, we need to get rid of this positive 5. So what we are going to do is we are going to add a negative 5 to each side. Since positive 5 plus negative 5 is 0, we can just get rid of this. So then we are left with the opposite of x 4 is equal to negative 8. Now, since this is negative 2, negative 4, negative 6, negative 8. Our answer is not negative 2 because this is the opposite of x. So that means that x has to equal positive 2. Thank you for watching.